Getting very close to the end of Steel Soul mode. Almost 15 hours in. But I can do that faster. In fact, there is an achievement for doing this in less than 5 hours. So, since I have largely practiced every one of the bosses, largely, at a fairly low percent, I would say, I'm going to go for that achievement today. Obviously, not going to be a real speedrun. Or anything even remotely close to a real speedrun, because, well, that's down to less than an hour at this point in time. And I don't even know any of the speedrun tactics or routes or whatever. Like, I'm not going to go for Phantom or anything. No, the entire plan here is just end up playing this at a good clip. And that's at least the plan right now. And I'll probably, hopefully, die a minimal amount of times, but at least I don't have to worry about never dying at all, unlike in the Steel Soul run. Yeah, so is it going to be about 5 hours? I don't know. I haven't really attempted this sort of thing before. I just think that, well, if they say 5 hours, I feel like if you're playing the game normally, but at a good pace, 5 hours seems good, right? We'll see. As it is, let's just get on with this one already. It's the same beginning that I've done 35 times already. Still haven't even properly finished the game. I am at the true final boss. I have not actually beaten said boss. So, you know, that's, why am I planning on doing stuff like, you know, quote-unquote speedruns, Steel Soul mode, and everything like that? I don't feel like it. Also, it's just, I can play a little bit carelessly, not that carelessly. Hello, welcome to, hey, we're doing the 5 hours achievement thing. I've got everything. I haven't really practiced up the final boss, but I did like a half-hour stream yesterday just practicing the penultimate boss. And, well, it wasn't that hard. Like, I felt like I was doing it pretty good. So, yeah, I mean, shockingly enough, we could even go, like, just go skip right over to the Steel Soul file, go finish up that boss too. So, almost there. Obviously, it is not like 100. Obviously, this ain't the 100%, you know, 30-hour run. This is just, you know, any percent finish type of thing. And I'm just going to go through my normal route, go through, you know, Last Judge, through the Citadel, all that sort of thing. I'm still going to skip the underworks because I don't want to. I don't want to do the underworks. But, you know, everything else is just going to be playing the game at a good pace. I am not a speedrunner. That's an achievement as well. 100% at 30 hours. Yep. I think that if you know where everything is, 30 hours is very achievable. But once again, I just want to wait to see if they are going to change doing the final nail upgrade. That's the entire thing, right? Where it's just like, I don't want to do that. And I don't want to practice that sort of thing. Come on. Quit running away from me, you coward. You know, just nothing to do with anything. Is it kind of weird that like the Moss Mother actually has hair as a bug? I don't know if any other bugs really do. I mean, there's like the fleas, I suppose, but that's more like fur entirely around them. This has nothing to do with anything. It's just, I don't know, something about like the Moss Mother actually having hair is weird to me. Anyway, continuing on. And her children were so shocked that they just immediately died anyway. Is it not? Well, obviously it's moss, but, you know, like there are a lot of anthropomorphized bugs that exist in this game, but usually they do not give them a full head of hair, like, you know, a lot of other sort of similar types of media, I guess. I do the opposite of a speedrun, keep falling asleep with the game on, so I got 200 hours on one file and haven't beaten it. That's basically how I played, I played Kingdom Hearts back in the day like that. I fell asleep. I fell asleep during one of the gummy ship segments, and I just woke up to myself bumping into a wall, I guess, for hours on end. I've also fallen asleep during a game of League of Legends. We're talking like back, 2008 League of Legends, but that was... people that I was playing with weren't happy about that. And whatever. Anyway, maybe she's born with it. Maybe. Perhaps. Nice place to sleep. I mean, I feel like that's what a lot of people are going to be using this video for anyway. That is largely what I create my content for, For helping people to get to sleep. Just talk at a very nice, good pace about things that maybe, like something like slightly interesting if you're paying attention to it, but otherwise just good background noise because I never let any more than, 10 seconds of dead air at a time. if that. If not more. Yeah, we'll just, okay. We got first speed run for sleep here. Let's just let's bring it down here. Just, really getting you right into the mood for sleeping to Silksong. It's silk lullaby this time. That's right. So just get down, get comfortable in bed. Go make sure you piss before going to bed. You don't want to have to get up later. And take out your contacts, remove your makeup, remove the makeup that you put on your contacts. Okay, this is terrible. I'm done. Now tap the mic. I don't have that sort of microphone. Like, I have a microphone, First monitor content. Absolutely not. The phrase I always think of that I can't remember where I saw it was somebody saying that it's like the sun. You never look directly at it. I mean, for God's sake, I'm not even talking about, like, what's happening on the game right now. We're just kind of going through this here. My brain assigns your voice to Nathan Lane's face. Man, if only. We established actually on one of the previous streams that I am like the stereotypical cookie cutter ugly bastard, just through pure description of myself alone, verbal description, which I think is just accurate. What can I say? I'm a greasy, sweaty man. So very greasy, so very sweaty. More sweat than grease, though. I'd like to think that, like, even in spite of that I keep a pretty tight ship. All that sort of stuff. Somewhat baby-faced. Oh, no. You are looking at an adult man. Still on physical appearances. Well, I mean, that's the thing most people are most curious about. Because certainly it's just like you're not going to be able to see into my soul. Not on this stream. Not with technology as it exists. Adult men can be baby-faced? Yeah. They can. That's true. While accurate. Not for myself. Love yourself. Some folks are into that. Don't make a masturbation joke. Don't make a masturbation joke. Don't make a masturbation. Okay, anyway, moving on. We all know it's the bird. Yes. Hit this, and he's 68 years old. He's old man faced. Not 69? Come on. If we're just lying here, you can bump that up 1 year for the funny number. Oh, I was taking a drink of my coffee there. I wasn't actually paying attention, and then suddenly, clang, 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 clang. Anyway, a baby face, 68 years old. Real Benjamin Button type. Does that reference even play anymore? I feel like it's been, 15 years since, well, at least the movie version of Benjamin Button came out. It's like I feel like nobody's understanding that anymore. A real Merlin. How about that? Instead of going, we'll go an even older reference in that case. Right? That sort of thing. It's referenced enough that I understand it. It's strange. Just, you know, in one way, good. That means that my reference still plays. That means that I can continue to allude to it. But also at the same time, why? Questions like, why would it be referenced enough? Like, I mean, I just referenced it, but I also just referenced Merlin aging backwards in, like, you know, a once and future king style. Go finish Kitten Burst. I know, I need to. The plan right now is that I want to get together all the footage that I got for that XCOM. I'm about 2.5 hours into it right now, so that's probably going to be the next big video. Next up, though... Hey, do you mind? Next up, though, then, I'll probably end up going and finally finishing up Kitten Burst. I was talking with Second Guy about that, actually, where basically I very much like Kitten Burst. It's a good game and everything, but it's weird because, one, it's, you know, it's a like score-based game, of which I think I am notably really bad at, and two, I also just think that the story of it and everything is entertaining on its own, that I don't really have that much to add to it. So I kind of feel bad because it's just like, I just want to like not talk during the cutscenes at all and just enjoy them. That whole thing. Yes, it's the cycle of samsara. As soon as I get out of my... As soon as I am able to escape the cycle of rebirth, we can finally go play different games like Kitten Burst. I'm doing the speedrun, Chivo. Basically, at this point in time, I have now practiced every one of the bosses for Steel Soul Run, at least for the 5-hour achievement. So I'm just going to go do the 5-hour achievement. Because unlike, say, the one for... what do you call it? Steel Soul, where I'm trying to prep up as much as possible, and, you know, I am doing a bunch of stuff. Here, we're going to go, like, just more or less pure needle and minimal-ish upgrades. I'm still probably going to get at least, like, 1 health upgrade, maybe 2. But, you know, I'm not going to worry about getting all the tools. I'm not going to worry about finishing up, what do you call it? Quests. We're just going to go. We're going to go, and I think it's going to go pretty well. At least that's what I want to say. Cycle of Rebirth. Yep, that's right. Rain World reference. That's what you should have said, is what I'm trying to say. No actual speedrunning will be done. I don't know how to do any actual speedrun tactics or routes. And I haven't practiced Phantom. So I thought it was a Hinduism reference. Yes, it was a Hinduism reference, obviously. No, it's a Megami Tensei reference. I'm gonna go beat up the gigantic pillar of faces that is I should know the name of it. Wait, why keep Brahmin. There you go. Ugh. Just give me a second there. I had to remember. Yes, you get to the center of the sun, and then a gigantic electrified brain opens up an enormous pillar that goes into the infinite, covered in faces, and that you fight as the boss. What a weird game, Digital Devil Saga 2. What a good game. I genuinely enjoy the Megami Tensei series. Hell, I genuinely enjoy a lot of stuff that Persona did aside from the story itself. What a great everything about that game except for the story, which of course takes up 90% of the game. Anyway, didn't know that Stephen Hawking is... Yeah, he is. Stephen, as a character, was back in... all the way back in at least Shin Megami Tensei, and if not the original Megami Tensei games. I don't know. I never played those ones. They didn't have a... what do you call it? Translation. And, I mean, at this point in time, I guess I wouldn't need a translation, but, well... Eh. Are you still swearing off Persona 6? Oh, you know what? At this point in time, Silksong actually has kind of turned me around on completely forbidding games. Let's be real. Maybe now, Persona 6 is gonna have to actually convince me to play it, though. Like, that just means that I'm going to leave myself open to playing Persona 6. Not that I will play Persona 6. I will not completely swear it off. Maybe when that game comes out, a lot of the sort of stuff... Like, it's been over 10 years since Persona 5 came out. Right? They could easily have actually hired some real writers who know how to tell a story. Besides, it's not like I am completely against the... I like a lot of stuff with the Persona games. There's so many things that I really enjoy. It's just the story is total trash. Hey. Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying, imagine if they actually hire someone who knows how to tell a story and not someone who only knows how to repeat the same lines of dialogue over and over. Persona 6 actually takes a serious theme and gives it due respect. I mean, isn't that kind of like Persona 2? Sort of what they did. Ah, man. Persona 6 is out, though. Metaphor Rephantasm. I have no idea what that is. No. I mean, the thing is, it's just, I really do like a lot of stuff about Persona. And I had genuinely enjoyed the previous games in the past and everything. It's just, I don't know. I guess when you actually really start to deeply examine the Persona... Wow, I don't even have enough. Run just needs to hire Ryushiki 07, which is such a wild thing to me. I cannot... That's what that guy's been doing, huh? I don't know. I never actually played Higurashi or Umineko or, well, really looked into much of anything vis-a-vis any of the When They Cry series. So I don't know how good it actually is, and I feel like given my experience with you know, what do you call it? Visual novels in the past, that I probably would not like it. People were saying, though, that apparently that Silent Hill F is good. That whole thing. Oh, no! I did hear about the Gachapon game having, what was the guy's name? He had a really stupid name. The Subway Shover? Something like that. And it's just like, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. More Persona 5 speed. If that was the caliber, the Subway Slammer, that's what it was. If that was the caliber of Persona 5's villains the entire game, I would actually probably be a lot more sympathetic to it. It's the fact that they tried to, the way they try to, you know, really stupidly take on pretty serious topics. It's just like was embarrassing. Oh boy. Hell yeah, the Subway Slammer. It's one of the many complaints I have with it. Look, we can go and enumerate all of my many complaints with Persona 5, or you can just go watch the 117 episode series, which I feel like goes through it pretty well. All right. Get out of here, you. Silent Hill F is Chilla's art game with a budget. Chilla's art has done some okay games. Has done games that have been halfway decent. Like the convenience store one was pretty okay for the most part. By the way, Shield's art been doing anything as of late? I feel like I haven't seen one for a while. Okay. I mean, it is October. Probably going to be soon enough, right? Still use the playlist for sleep aid. Fair enough. The only episode that's worth watching of the Persona series is the 420-69 special, where we talk about how we both have neither had sex or have smoked weed. Stupid. Anyway, greatly dislike the school drama aspect. Honestly, it's like it would be better if characters had more character. I mean, it's the way that, you know, everybody is so beholden to talking to the main character and the main character never being able to talk. It just makes for some weird stuff. There's still some pretty decent ones that kind of come up anyway. You know, like Makoto's storyline. Although it was something of a why am I doing this? Although it was something of a repeat of just her whole story of joining the Phantom Thieves in the first place, was good. Didn't hate that one. Ryuji I actually quite liked. I feel like that was a good capper to his whole like storyline that you found out about in the game, where he was able to sort of get over that and, you know, admit his own wrongdoings, which is something that they really feels like I have a hard time letting characters make mistakes in that game. At least make mistakes that aren't entirely somebody else's fault. That whole thing. That's why the Metaphor game was much more compelling. I mean, the other thing is that I think the people that were designing the dungeons and everything like that did just a real bang up job in terms of like making something, like actually doing incredibly good as far as storytelling goes, just with the way that the dungeons worked. I still think about how the final dungeon, which is, you know, the Ship of State, except it is literally just ferrying the rich and powerful over the ruins of Tokyo. That is legitimately too smart for the game. That's too smart for Persona. It's like, wow, you should have just had the people who made that be writing the game in the first place. Anyway. And, you know, like, there was stuff like Kanashiro's palace with the money trees and stuff like that, too, which is just... Or, like, the way that the bottom of his dungeon was designed like a gigantic tumbler lock. It's really good. It's like, wow, this is, like, really, really smart sort of design and stuff like that. And then you have all the characters being like, well, I don't know. Do you really think Madarame is evil? For the 7th time after seeing like just absolutely ludicrous proof of how evil he is, and also being told that he is the next villain, and then somebody else comes up off the street to tell them, yo, but guys, you really do need to go attack Madarame. And they're like, I don't know though. Anyway, look, I got a love-hate relationship with Persona 5 at this point in time. It just sucks that so much of the game really is a lot of dialogue. I mean, it's great for learning Japanese. I'll say that. You get a lot of examples and a lot of examples of dialogue. It's pretty readable. The repetition actually makes it so that you can sort of understand the context a little bit better. A lot of that sort of stuff. And then Ryuji's like, for real. Yes, he is. He just sits there and magikas all over and then Ryuji just magikas all over the place. Ah, man. Okay, a game being carried by its design. The design is really good, though. Why did this turn into a Persona talk? I don't know. Whatever. I've been doing the Persona transcripts again lately, so I guess it's been kind of on my mind here. What can I say? It's a pretty casual stream as it is. I'm not going to worry about it too much. That's why they have as many as 2 character traits at a time. What more can you want? 2 character traits that are often overridden then by the fact that they have to talk about main character being the greatest person ever, to the point that I literally wondered if he was having some sort of like, you know, like tabletop game fairy style glamour over everybody. God, the amount of times it's just like, okay, like one of the scenes I've been doing has been like the Sai cutscenes, you know, Niji been talking to you as you're being interrogated, and it's just her talking for 40 lines, and then you say like, yeah, and she's like, God, you're the smartest and best person I've ever met in the world. And I'm not even going to mention the fact that you're technically being arrested for the assassination of a billionaire. Which is weird. I'm instead going to talk about it as if it's like you're being assassinated for disrupting society? Not, you know, assassinating a billionaire businessman. Well, whatever. Anyway, it's okay. Quit talking about Persona already. Too much of this constantly. Weed is overrated anyway. I mean, since that episode, I have actually, I'm not gonna lie, I have partaken in the devil's lettuce, not actually smoking it. I, of course, for whatever reason, never smoke anything. But I have had, like, edibles, and it's, honestly, it really just makes me paranoid. Unfortunately, so I am once again bereft of my ability to relate to weed culture, despite how much I want to. It's like, come on. Don't you want to be part of the funny 420 weed culture? I do, but it's just unfortunately not for me. A shame, really. No. Well, whatever, I do. Anyway. Nanji wa ware ware wa nanji. As they say. Side slaps table. You're really good at video games, aren't you? Clearly you have had to know a small child in an arcade that mentioned you. That's the thing, though. That's basically what it is. You must have talked to a disgraced politician for an extensive amount of time, which made you really charismatic? You're really smart and tactical, so clearly you must have talked to somebody who knows how to play Go really well? Is that anything? Anyway. Last time I partook in smoking the grass, I was paralyzed for half an hour. Wow! I mean, I know there are some negative stuff. I've not heard of that one. Usually it's about, like, the vomiting stuff. That's the main thing when it comes to the weed. And I don't think I got far enough into the Get Smoked Kids storyline to finish it. I think, like, a couple parts of that social link made it into the series. I don't really remember. Look, the important part was that he is a child who wears a hat that says Get Smoked, and that is very funny just by itself. I guess I am probably going to go grab some of the mask shards just to kind of prep up myself here. All right. Main thing for me was an increase in brain spasms. I've heard of that sort of thing before, like brain zapping, stuff like that when it comes to taking, like, antidepressant medication. I am not entirely sure what that means, but I think I understand. Seems like a hit that, hit a little bit of that, and right back on. Yeah, I've had brain zaps with Dan. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. I can probably take a guess, but it just... Yeah, that is a thing. Okay, I'm not quite sure. For me, I've been on... I have been taking Prozac for... Oh, no, I don't even have the... I thought I had the claw line there for a second. That's not how that works. Got a little bit till that's going to be shown up. Yeah, I've been on Prozac for years here. Never had it myself. Not entirely sure. But, you know, like I said, I've heard of other people talking about it before. Like, I'm on antidepressants, get a little extra when I smoke. Huh. But then again, it's just like, you know me. I got a huge... what is it called? Got a strong constitution, so it's like I don't really get affected by a lot of stuff. Either that or I just ignore it. I don't know. Is there really effectively any difference? Let's do a fourth course. I have no clue what that means. Get like mini stunned for a fraction of a second. Interesting. That is not the button I want to press. All right. That was a bad idea. I'm not quite sure what I was trying to do there. Got it. That's why I'm a pro gamer, baby. Stop destroying those. I need this for being able to deal damage. I also get strong constipation. Yeah, it's just like for me, I just like, I don't know. I don't, like I can do whatever and I don't get affected by anything. That maybe needs like a little bit more explanation for what I just said because that barely made any sense at all. But whatever. The point is, I'm fighting a boss right now. I don't have the time to explain it. Okay. I know it's not the most threatening of bosses, but still. Yep. All right. Just got to make sure that I'm going through here and everything. Careful, careful, careful. But yeah, no, it's like I'm somebody with a really strong stomach. I don't get hungover ever. If I get sick, it's usually just for a couple days at a time. Stuff like that. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So maybe it's just like something like that. Why I've never experienced it before. Really get any side effects except ADHD gave me pretty bad anxiety. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when I've had like edibles, usually I just get kind of paranoid. And I think that's more of like an issue with, me already having anxiety as it is. So that's just sort of exacerbating that more than anything else. Yeah, strong body, weak mind. The Dr. Inferno Firebird story. Anyway. Get at least one of these here, if nothing else. Memory sucks because of the antidepressants. Can't know for sure if I've been on antidepressants for ages. I mean, that could easily just be, well, it's how it is. I don't know, for me. Yeah, it's like I never really had any sort of like big side effects or anything with using that. It's mostly just been pretty effective. In my case. Which I'm happy about that, let me tell you. Ugh. Anyway, what else are we talking about here? I don't know, I was talking about something, certainly. Depends on the substance. I can drink heavily, like, yeah, but I get on my antidepressants, get small twitches. Yeah, and I think that's just true for a lot of people, right? Kind of just how it is. But yeah, it's like certainly doing like even any sort of research. It's like I've seen people talking about that, and I'm like, so I think I get it. But yeah, like it's being stunned, that sort of thing, I suppose makes sense. This is not quite how I was planning for this stream to go. I didn't really think this was just going to turn into a just chatting stream while I decide to do a... I hope people are not going to be too disappointed in this video. Like they were hoping for sick Silksong strats and not me to be complaining about Persona 5 forever. Whatever. Nobody's watching these videos anyway. Who cares? They're just waiting for me to put out, probably something that I actually put some more effort into, like, hey, get out of there. Hey, get out of there. The great indie game that just came out. No, like, I gotta do more stuff like Cookie Clicker. You know what people like? Cookie Clicker. You know what I like? Cookie Clicker. I might go dip back. Like, I did a little bit of Satisfactory even because that was something I was recording last year. When I was getting one of the Cookie Clicker achievements. Maybe I'm going to go dip back into Satisfactory. Did you just jump off the air like you were Donkey Kong? What was that? I'm not going to question it. I swear he just did like a mid-air double jump there. Ah. Yeah, unfair flips. Oh yeah, is that where it's just like it's a coin flip game, except, well, yeah, it ain't 50-50. Cookie Clicker Part 3. I'm working on it. Right now I have, let me check here real quick. How many is that? I can't tell. Oh yeah, it's 69, everybody. I got 69 sugar lumps currently. Hooray, we did it. We did it, Reddit. Speedrun, by the way. It's the speedrun achievement. It's not the same thing. Okay. It's not the same thing. Complaining about Persona 5 is as much a trademark as Dead Cells obsession. I could go for a little bit of Dead Cells. I mean, maybe it's just, like my Dead Cells obsession has been sated a little bit because this is a pretty good controlling platformer game, but I gotta get back to doing what I gotta do is I say this like every stream. I just gotta go back and do what do you call it? Dead Cells, like in the same style that I did Blueprints or Void Stranger or something, where it's just like I just sit down and we do, and I just like do 100% of the game, cut around a bunch. Kind of do a little bit more casual chat. I like that format of video, and I'm probably going to do it more. Rather than something that's extremely edited or something that's extremely casual. Kind of get the halfway between that. Got to finish Goner 2 first. I do. Got to finish Goner 2. Got to finish Purple. Got to finish Animal Well. Got to finish Kitten Burst. Got to finish the rest of the list, of course. I think that goes without saying. But so many of those things. You got so many of those things to do. Gotta finish up the Persona 5 transcript. I mean, yeah, the series might be done, but the transcript only goes up to episode 95. It's like we gotta get the full thing there so that I assume that it's just going to be used for AI scraping because that's the only people that are going to be looking at that particular Google Doc. Animal Well is good, but it's also like, I don't know. You gotta remember, I constantly have a crisis of like the quality of my work going on where I feel like it's never good enough and I want to change up the format and stuff like that. Which is definitely not helping me get stuff done. Oh, yeah, we got Grindia. I could also go back and finish up Lunacid. Another one too that has gotten early access that has been finished in the meantime. Just a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, a lot of it just kind of comes with like, hey, I'll do like 2-3 episodes and I'll be like, yeah, but now I don't feel like these episodes are good enough. And I have to change up I have to reformat everything that I'm doing. I gotta script everything out, and then you know I record everything, and I want to script it out, but then I'm just like, oh, but is the script good enough? Is this really what I want to do with it? And then I'm just like, and then I re-record it. This exact thing happened with Cookie Clicker, especially, where it's just like I recorded everything like what 4 or 5 times. It felt like that whole deal. That's the whole thing. It's just like you just got to get over it, right? Perfection's the enemy of good, and God knows that regardless of how much time I'm putting into this stuff, it ain't gonna be perfect. You've seen my content before. It ain't gonna be perfect. That's why something like just kind of recording it as I go, like a Blueprint style, I think is the way to make it work. Oh yeah, I still gotta finish Lingo too. Lingo's entirely been recorded. I just gotta get the... That was not the button I want to press. Lingo has been entirely recorded. I just got to get the stuff out. Lingo 2, we just got to get back to, of course. Yeah. I also got to go finish the Fallout series. Still got 2 more games to play for that alone. You know, so many things. You died again? No, we're doing the speedrun one this time. The one where you finish the game in 5 hours. That's at least the plan. Although it's kind of turned into a just chatting stream, so what are you gonna do here, right? All right, open it up already. And Soul Morwing's death has just exploded all of the bells out of there. Yeah, no, I've largely finished the... I finished, like, practicing all the bosses, so I feel like I can do a 5-hour, quote-unquote, speed run pretty quick here. Just watch H Bomber Guy's Fallout video. Oh, see, this is I gotta get to this sort of stuff before everybody else does for this 15-year-old game franchise. No, but it's just, H Bomber Guy. Damn, I can't believe somebody else is taking my thunder on this one, as if I'm the only person that's ever done Fallout. Is that a new one? Because I know that guy also does some older games too. Like, he's got a video on Pathologic, which I want to do eventually as well. That's a plan, I suppose. Make mine go into more depth. Puss did have DLC. Could go back to that. I probably should go back to that. I did really like that game. I think it's at least 4 years old. Fair enough. Yeah, I spend too much time calling out people for plagiarism these days. You ain't gonna catch me with that, mostly because my content isn't good enough. And it's just like, clearly I'm not plagiarizing anything, because otherwise it would be better. Other than occasionally referencing something that, like, Germa did once. Why does everybody have to be so much better than me? Anyway, why am I doing this? Whatever. You're gonna skip Splinter? I don't know how to. That's the thing. I really am completely unaware of any sort of speedrun tactics at all. Skips, routes, anything. Quote-unquote speed... Yeah, quote-unquote speedrun is also a grapefruit bit. That is true. I was kind of considering doing that. You know, like... But I feel like I'm just, like, I don't want to have to explain, yo, but this isn't actually my thing. This is Grapefruit's thing. Go watch his playthrough of Psychonauts 2. That was a good one. I don't think your content could be in any way misconstrued as plagiarized. Yeah, because it would be better again. Like I feel like you really, like, I really am like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to doing. The only thing I could do worse is not talk at all, basically. So I am safe from the Burger Man for now. Let's go do this. Sure. All right. You know what? Okay, so next video stuff I'm doing, probably going to be XCOM. Would you rather see Satisfactory or continue on with the Fallout stuff? Because I could do either. It's going to be Blasted Steps, because I feel so much more confident in my ability to take on... okay, there you go. Last Judge, then Phantom. Really? You know what? If I just die here, I die here. That's fine. Fine by me. Yeah. Nah, considering the effort you put into Blueprints and Void Stranger videos... That's the thing. That's why I really like those videos, because those ones are not something you'll see a lot. It's like, you know, people just going through... Oh yeah, I did do that for Tunic as well. I mean, yeah, any sort of mega episode video. Like, you can go and look at the Inscription, etc., all that sort of stuff too. It's just like... And he did die there? Well, yeah, but I mean, this is just beat it in... Wait, what am I doing? This is just beat it in 5 hours. This ain't don't die. I wouldn't have just run in there foolishly if I was doing Steel Soul mode. Yeah, that's why I feel like what I want to do is I just want to do more Blueprints and Void Stranger style stuff. Because it's like, okay, you get the entire game, you get all the stuff, but it's not, you know, like... super unedited, occasionally kind of meandering in the style of like a normal long play, but it's also not super cut up. like video essay style, which I just feel like I can't do nearly as well as so many other people. It gets that kind of middle ground, which is why I think that if anything, that's the sort of stuff that I should be pursuing. You know? Like, I'm not going to be able to do speedrun. I'm not going to be able to do video essay. I'm not going to be able to do good long plays. I think I can do, you know, like, I want to see everything in this game. And there are people that will 100% the game, but it's going to be like 500 episodes. There's going to be people that will 100% the game, but then cut it down to like a nice hour-long, you know, heavily edited video. Me, you get right in between that sort of deal. And also it gives me a good amount of time to think about what I want to say in between segments. Not that I necessarily do that very well in stuff like blueprints, I think especially. But, and you know, I would also even say like Cookie Clicker has kind of fallen into that video style as well. At least that was sort of the plan when I started that out, too. Obviously, Cookie Clicker is not nearly as long in terms of that. Wow, really? There you go. I actually missed that. Jeez. That's fine, though. That's at least the plan here. Quit playing. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. There you go. Right? Really? No, don't die against Splinter. I feel like this is a boss that I can take on, if nothing else. Should be able to take on. Okay. Stop that. Okay, well, I guess that works too. Slammed them, baby. This is like the worst Sister Splinter that I've done in a while, it feels like. Yeesh. I was able to, like, clear this one out no problem earlier, it felt like. Do this completely... whatever, it's fine. Not really going to be a problem because it's already done. Maybe don't read chat during boss fights. Whatever, I did it just fine. It's what I want to see for specific games like blueprints. Yeah, that's honestly, I mean, and that's why I want to do that sort of thing for Dead Cells, because I feel like, I've been trying to figure out, like, how do I want to do a big Dead Cells series? Because obviously I want to do a big Dead Cells series. I really like that game. But it's just like, do I want to do it heavily edited? Do I want to do it unedited? Show everything? I think the best way to do it is going to be like that sort of blueprints, Cookie Clicker, Void Stranger style. Just kind of show everything, and we'll keep it a little bit unedited when the time calls for it, but otherwise, there you go. Get everything there. Board game night with me, mates. Oh, have fun. What are you playing? Is it just, are we talking like just classic board game? Like, hey, I'm getting over here playing a little bit of Monopoly. Or are we like doing proper big board game? Ones that I'm probably not familiar with at all. Focus on the game. I'll focus on whatever I want to. If that's the game here, if that's the chat, whatever you're going to do it. You're the Saitama of streaming, you do it for fun. I mean, that's obvious. Well, look, I'm not going to turn down money if I get it for streaming. But the reality is that I'm going to make I'm going to make whatever I want to make overall. Which is why I don't care about stuff like, you know, every time getting all the Fallout videos demonetized because... Getting like all the Fallout videos demonetized because I keep in the full opening thing where they just play an entire Louis Armstrong song. Or stuff like, you know, come on, you. Spending 3 weeks. God, it might even be 4 weeks at this point, just playing Silksong. Even though, let me tell you, ain't nobody watching Silksong. Why am I up here? This is not even where I want to go. I just want to go to the right. So it's just like, yeah, I am certainly not. Let me tell you, I ain't doing this for the money. If I could do this for the money, though, I would. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying, I'm not going to turn down cash ever. But I'm also not going to turn down a series because it's not making me cash. That sort of thing. All right. Keep on going here. Stuck extra stuff at DC is never disappointed. Enjoy the style of commentary. Yay, thanks. I mean, of course, needless to say, though, it's like Dead Cells is still mostly what I'm known for. That's mostly what people wanted to see and everything. And obviously, not getting nearly as many views and stuff like that these days. But whatever. That's not... I was never here thinking that it's like, oh, this is gonna... I gotta really maximize my profit doing this or whatever. I feel like what I want to do is I just want to hit a good niche. And if I have success with that, then that's what I get. Then I'll be happy with that. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to make it about the money, you know? Because that's when things start to get real rough, especially you doing content creation. That said, I still am unemployed, so maybe something I want to think about. Yeah, you don't need money. You're a doctor. Exactly. Well, I got my doctorate in botany, as we've established in the lore. All right. Get on here. I mean, like, look, the entire thing is that I feel like if I were to ever make content creation stuff like a career, it'll happen because it's stuff I want to do, not because I'm forcing myself to do specific types of things. Maybe that's a bit optimistic. That said, whatever. I can always just go get a regular job. It's never stopped me from doing that before, too. Maybe I'm just being too optimistic. Maybe it's just, you know, whatever. Regardless, I like what I'm doing. I like where I'm at in my life right now. I'm not going to worry about it. Yep. I'd like where I'm at more if I stopped getting hit by Widow. Okay. The only thing I'm disappointed in is that I'm not doing more stuff, right? I feel like that's the biggest thing. That it's just like, I just want to do more stuff. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Really sloppy play on a lot of these bosses, but honestly, it's working out. Okay. I'm at full health. It's fine. Yep. Not quite. Ay. That whole thing. Do me then. I'm stuffed. That's right. We're going full-on prostitution. We're going into the Dr. Inferno Firebird prostitution arc. Perfect. Ow, that was bad. But doesn't matter. Are done. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not actually on the second phase yet. Now, am I? Owie. Owie again. Oh, come on now. Wow, that is embarrassing. Whatever. I told you, I've been playing sloppy on this one. Jeez. Well, whatever. I don't think that's going to affect doing 5-hour sort of run regardless. Owie. Ouch. I feel like not getting tied to a specific game is one of the greatest blessings a game streamer can have. So many who tie themselves to a game live or die by the game's success. The reality, though, is that it's just like, how many people can you name that started out doing, you know, variety streaming? I feel like just about everybody that's gotten a good amount of success in any way has ended up, you know, kind of focusing on one game and then moving into that later. Maybe like, I don't know, like the Vinny, old Vincenzo Pizza Pasta, and even he was doing like corruption stuff was kind of his big thing back in the day. And I mean, that's true for me too, where it's just like Dead Cells. We'll do Dead Cells for years. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I still very much enjoy Dead Cells, but that game ain't going to be getting any more updates, so there's really only so much when it comes to... If I cared about trying to maximize the amount of money I had or whatever from this endeavor, right? That whole thing. then I would be more concerned. But I'm just like, you know what? We can still do a little bit of Dead Cells, and then in the meantime, I'm going to try and find another niche. And I'm kind of hoping that niche is going to be like the entire game sort of thing. The Void Stranger, the blueprints, all that sort of stuff. Because I think that would be something I'm really interested in doing. Like just big old mega episodes highlighting everything in a game. And I think like one of the best things I could do is just do that for Dead Cells, right? I think people would be into that sort of thing. Especially considering that Dead Cells is a huge game and a very hard game. Because something like Void Stranger, something like Blueprints, one of the best things about making a video about that is the fact that not a whole lot of people are going to 100% that game. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of like repetitive things to try and get everything with Void Stranger especially, for example. But it's just like having the ability to go into a video and either watch the entire thing or just watch the parts that you missed while you were playing the game. I think there's value to that. We'll see. You know, as it is, it's just like, I'm still experimenting around. I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to get over my own anxieties with that sort of stuff. So if I stop updating for a while, it's because I'm trying to work on something. Or I'm just playing a game like Silksong for an ungodly amount of time. that just happens too. Sometimes I do just get a game that I enjoy and I just play it for way too long. There you go. Why was I doing that so badly before? Whatever. Delete, start over. It is not that bad. Besides, I feel like I'm going to be doing just fine for the rest of this regardless. Look, you want to see a deathless run? I'm already doing Silksong. Or Silksong. Steel Soul mode. Words. There you are. Man, I feel like this entire stream is just completely unwatchable, considering that at this point in time I'm just talking about inside baseball nonsense. Who cares? Talk about Silksong more. It's a good game, and I played it a lot. A Steely Dan song. Back, Jack, do it again. Okay, there you go. Completely the same. Why haven't I done more stuff? It's at this point in time, I am like literally setting myself on a timer. I'm giving myself like 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. I think that's a Pomodoro technique right now, which is helping me get some stuff done. But man, oh man, it is hard to just do things sometimes, right? Mysterious new channel appears. Professor Flame Avian. I mean, that is, you know, there is perhaps a merit to that, where it's just like, hey, if I'm going to be constantly changing up my content, maybe I want to have a specific channel just for that, rather than putting them all on the same thing. And obviously, it would be Professor Thunderbird. Obviously. But, you know. Oh no, I'm going for Last Judge. I feel the funny thing is I feel a lot more confident in my ability to take on Last Judge than I do for Phantom. Last Judge has some very consistent sort of patterns that are easy enough to dodge, everything like that. Professor Popebird, do I really want to try and go for the religious angle? I mean, yes, this is a Christian stream, as we've established many times before, but do I really want to? The Trans Am OBGYN. Perfect. We're just going to get rid of the bird part. I feel like I feel like people wouldn't know how to read that name for the most part. Like it just looks like a bunch of random letters. Get on with this here. Died once, still doing otherwise pretty good. How long has been here? About an hour? Not too bad. Oh, I still do need to go back and get the The birds. Oh, that section is for the birds, I tell you. But really, quite a bit more left to do, even regardless. Now then. The one bell that I need to actually watch fully do the Anthem of Harlem. And this time I am going to remember to actually get this weapon sharpened, because it has... I feel like half of the time that I do these new save files, I do end up accidentally forgetting that and being at a pretty distinct disadvantage as far as damage goes for a while. Still, right now, got, what, two masks. I know a good place to get 2 more masks. Should be easy to wrap this one, to wrap up another health here. In the meantime, though, wait! I didn't actually do the thing that I just said that I was going to do. Try it again. Jump up here. I don't really think I need money for much of anything. Like, aside from, like, actual upgrades, but... I still do have, like, the bone scroll in case. We'll see. As we continue on with the grapefruit style speed run that I'm doing here. Why can't I just steal things from other people? It would be that much easier. I'm telling you. All right, birds. All right, birds, but for real this time. I'm not jumping down onto alcoves that I'm not really interested in getting into. All right, yeah, so next boss should be Last Judge, and I'm telling you, I think that it should go just fine. I have gotten a lot of practice against Last Judge, and frankly, when you know all of her attacks, they have a good amount of time in between each one. She does not chain them together a huge amount, and it isn't... Like, yeah, you do take double damage, of course, but it's not that scary. Should be Crawfather. I don't even think I could if that was possible. Wait, is Crawfather even a thing? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get me out here, get me over to the place. Frankly, the only boss that I'm really worried about taking multiple tries on and everything is the conductor's one. Because that one, even as I was practicing, is sort of... Here's a kind of tricky one, right? It is quite the... It's like when you're doing that with just Needle... Even if you know exactly what you want to do, it's not the easiest. I could still probably do it in just even a couple tries, but still. In the meantime, though, always save the non-boss one that I have to go fight. The one that's just a regular enemy. Hootenanny. Hey. Fine, I'll take that damage even though I don't want to. Just a regular old enemy Hootenanny, and it's like... That's the hardest one for me, not the actual bosses. Though I did die once against Widow there, but, well... It happens. Alright. Oh, the other thing would be that I do want to go get the Hunter's Crest, too. That is a pretty substantial increase to damage when I don't get hit. There you go, that'll work. Should make sure. Alright. I am the Raven. If there was such a thing as the Crawfather, I'm sure I'd eat it sooner than later. Crawfather does... there is, like, some sort of bird boss that exists in the game. I know I fought it on my other save file, but... I don't remember what it's called. There, let's just make sure that I... There you are, and one more for good measure. Okay, that works. That softens both of these characters up quite a bit. Whoop. Almost got me. That'll do. There you go. There was one boss. Okay, so it's a pretty late game thing. I kind of thought so because it seemed like whatever the thing to activate that boss was pretty weird. Like it sort of just kind of happens. Morwing? Morwing's more of one of the mites, right? I don't think it's supposed to be like a craw necessarily. It's just supposed to be very giant, basically one of the rat bugs. At least I thought. Hit that there and get right on with it. I always forget that there are spikes there, which is why I took this pretty slow when I was doing it on Steel Soul earlier. Hit that, and we are ready, baby. Okay. If I save and quit, I think I'll go all the way back to Bellheart, which is kind of what I want here. Get the sweet. Yeah, it's only been an hour. Doing good, doing good. 4 hours left. 4 hours remain of the final day. But anyway, it should not really be too difficult past this point. Wait, do I... I'm curious, how much do I have for? I don't have much for money. I'll just... Yeah, if I go all the way over here, I should be able to hit up the shortcut down to... No Silkstorm? I don't think I'm going to need Silkstorm. Silkstorm's useful for a lot of stuff, but I actually kind of prefer... I really like the... what is this thing called? Silk Spear. I really like Silk Spear. I think Silk Spear is good. And that's what I use for the most part when doing just about anything. Keep it very vanilla, to be honest. Dr. Inferno Firebird. He's not even vanilla. He's like, you know, sweet cream flavored ice cream, which is what they had before vanilla became the more prominent flavor. If you didn't know that. It's an interesting thing. Well, I think it is, at least. And this is not the place I want to go to. Sorry, Wormways, not here. Elsewhere. It's the place with the simple lock is what I'm looking for, and more specifically the Crag, I think it's called. This character. Where are you going? Grab a mask shard. Since I'm just going to get the 1 health, but that's just because, well, the health that exists is pretty simple to get. It's right there. Excellent. And then right back on up. And the other thing I want to do too is I also want to go and keep running. I also want to go and get the Hunter's Crest upgrade because I think the Hunter's Crest upgrade is good. Yes. So I should be able to get a quick... Oh, almost got it. Not quite. Should be able to get a quick thing right back up there. Because I can't save and quit from this point. That's going to send... Once I get the Hunter's upgrade, this one is considered a... If you don't get hit. Yeah, how much do you think I'm going to be getting hit here? How much? Less than you might think. Try again. A lot. Hey, what is this lack of confidence in me here? What did I do to deserve this? Anyway, and then just this is going to be the last mask shard here. Maybe I can get one more if I can get a set of 4 of them, but like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be worth the time investment to try and go get that. This is at least easy enough. Watch out for the farlids doing their little whack noises. Ah, I love those guys' little whack noises. I feel like, what is with the lack of confidence in my ability to do... Yep, and there you go. Lack of confidence in my ability to actually just do, like, the basic 5-hour speed run sick chivo. I feel like people, like, you're not supposed to be betting on my success. You're supposed to be betting on, like, how much I'm going to succeed, which is a lot. Goes without saying. Although one thing I'm thinking of right now, it's like, do I want to go get the double jump? Because I kind of like to have the double jump. I could probably do it pretty quick. Maybe not. That's not really necessary to complete the game or anything now, is it? But I do like it. I'm just saying. Allow that insight. I need it. I love that insight. I have no clue how hard 5 hours is, but I have pretty high faith in Doc just being able to run past enemies. I mean, well, that's basically my catchphrase, right? Imagine fighting enemies in a Souls game, right? I actually don't really think it's too hard. I think 5 hours is very doable. I think that if anything, it even has like a little bit, quite a bit of extra time that you can spend just kind of faffing about getting stuff like the upgraded Hunter's Crest and all that. Because, well, I mean, I do quite like a upgraded Hunter's Crest. It does. It's like a 50% damage increase if you don't get hit. And I feel pretty confident in not getting hit for the most part. It's the same sort of thing where I'm probably going to get at least one more. Well, at least only I'm going to get the next nail upgrade, but the needle upgrade, whatever this thing's called. But then not worry about getting anything past that point. Because past that, then it starts to get a little bit more difficult to try and do that sort of thing. I guess you do need like 400. No, I actually do want to go up there. Do need like 400 money. No. Have I opened up anything here? Far fields. I guess that's not too far away. Because I don't actually know if I can scale the wall. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I can scale the wall back up to the shell area. So maybe I do want to just start maneuvering my way back here anyway. It's not too far after all. Still would have been nice if I had more money to be able to actually afford some of these fast travel points. Oh, fast travel points. You're very important, and yet I'm not really collecting cash now, am I? Whatever. Look, I got 6 masks now. That's 3 hits against the last juge. Which is cool, right? Look, that's where the grapefruit style quote-unquote speedrun comes in. Why is my apartment so cold today? Boy, I would like that. I just took off my shirt, actually, because I'm sweating through it. Of course, that's just how I play video games, because as we've established earlier, I am a very sweaty and greasy man. TMI, this is the sort of information you want on this channel, I'm telling you. This is essential to know. Man, it is finally fall. I am very much looking forward to things getting at least slightly colder around here, if you would. Redditor type of person. I have been going on Reddit a little bit more because I've been hanging around on the Silksong sub. But that's Silksong sub, and as I've always said, the only thing I go on Reddit is the Voices of the Void sub, because I want to keep up to date on news with that game because it's a good game and I like it. And it's fun. It's almost winter. I would, if only. Look, the colder it gets outside, the better I'm feeling. I'm just saying. I am basically like a high-end computer. Extremely smart and sexy and cool and good, but also run at very high temperatures. Too bad Sweden doesn't exist. Yeah, if only. Maybe one day we'll make Sweden real. Please join my Kickstarter right now. Please join my change.org petition to make Sweden real. I don't think we'll succeed, but, well, that's just the risk that you come into when it comes to doing stuff like this. Get out of the way. Trying to do this already, you know. I'm trying to get through here. What? Say what? The chicken tastes like wood. Okay, any big Sugar Hill Gang fans in chat? Probably. I feel like I've cultivated an audience where if I said, hey, who likes Sugar Hill Gang? Like, somebody's probably going to say yes. Anyone? No? Okay. All right, let's get this time so that I have this kind of prepped up for the future. Still would like... Oh, and I do want to get the bench just in case I do die against the last judge, which I think is not impossible. I have no idea what you just said. Okay, fair enough. See, that's the problem. It's just like, if I ever were to actually get a lot more of an audience, less people would be able to understand these stupid illusions that I make. That's important to me. Having that sort of understanding for 50 to 60-year-old hip-hop tracks. Hey, get out of the way. Hey, do you mind here? Trying to scong. Doing a pretty good job, I'd like to say. You know what? I'm going to actually kill, like, these guys just because kind of want to get a little bit of money just to be sure that I can afford that bench coming up here. Besides, what I was doing was I was referring to the extended version of Rapper's Delight. Hit this just in case as well. And then jump in here. Why did I do that? Try it again. Grab you. One of the few memory locks I'm kind of planning to get in this run, I'm thinking. Not that I'm even using anything right now, but we'll get there eventually, right? It's always nice to afford benches. Yeah, it's just, if you're doing, like, speedrun stuff, it feels like you shouldn't need to. You know what I'm saying? What, really? There, I'll go slightly slower, but only slightly. Where did Chakra even find those far lids? There aren't really many far lids around here, and not in this map, certainly. Anyway. No. I'm starting to get used to the old man spawns in here, jump scares. Oh no, old man jump scare. Hey, it's me, kids. Here to hit you with my cool needle. Look out, here I come. No, you don't. Isn't it obvious she gets all of them? You know? Fair point. Thank you, Chakra. Only could have done that for this room as well. All right, then. Yeah, it's a 40 cost. That's not too bad, but, I mean, you know, it wasn't that difficult to go and beat up a couple of old men for their pocket money. They didn't need it. They're haunted by evil Silk. And that's how you do it, baby. Get wrecked. But anyway, I feel like I'm like the one person that never had any problem with this sort of run back here. Actually, you know what? Because I'm gonna go grab the cog flies. Why not? I'm gonna go grab you here first. There, now I got at least one. I guess I could have also just bought that back in Bone Bottom. I'm gonna be going back there eventually, right? Will I? Maybe? Whatever. As it is, I just want... It's an easy enough one to grab, all things considered, so... Let's get to this here. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. She's buying a stairway to heaven. Terrible. Well, whatever. Hi. And... Ah, don't run into it, you fool. It's funny that running into the completely stationary bell there somehow hurts you. Okay, let's do it. And get me right back into the center. Prep up stuff. And get it once again. Somehow I am just a magnet to get hit by the reset position jump attack. Again! Of all things. Oh, you want to get hit by any other difficult attack? Absolutely not. Please just give me the reset position jump attack. I will get hit by that 50,000 times in a row before I get hit by any real, actual attack that's supposed to deal damage. Oh, ow. No, that was a little bit too overconfident. All right. Yep. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, nah, you ain't gonna get me with that. Good try, though. See, I told you. Not that bad at all. Still have not gotten caught by that attack, and I'm not going to start now. All right. Doing good. Doing good. That's Act 1. About an hour and a half. Obviously not going to be breaking any records with that, but as far as being on track to get to final boss, I'm feeling good. All right. So, plan right now, I am going to skip past the Underworks because that place is terrible and I hate it. And you can. Last judge. Ah. Should remove the ast part from it. L judge. Oh, you kids and your weird thing. The song Adele. You know, nobody ever refers to it as the Citadel of Song. They say it there, but you know. And that's about it, right? Yep. Yep. And right in there. One of the few that you can get from the other side if you know about its existence. Thank you, Team Cherry. Not that it matters. Nobody ever uses this route. They're all about going into the where am I going? It's here, right? Is it here? I'm pretty sure. No, I think it is actually over there. Everybody always goes into the mist. Everybody always goes in the mist, goes and gets the ability for the parry and whatnot, and it's just like, ugh. Nobody likes to take the proper route here anymore, I tell ya. Last judge is a fun boss. A boss that will, again, jump direct. It's just, why do I keep getting hit by that? Why am I so bad at that particular thing? The reset position. The one where they don't even do a real attack. They just jump. Why do bosses even bother attacking me in this game? They could just jump on top of me and do more damage that way than anything else. Lost Kin realized that. Nobody goes to the mist anymore. It's too crowded. Too many tourists coming through. Used to be that place was a Lost Forest style maze, had a beautiful setup of various traps adorning every part of it, and you know, a bunch of silk monsters and whatnot. Sounds of repositioning. That's not even supposed to be the attack you get hit by. It's embarrassing, really. Hey, let's go do that thing that I was trying to do when I was doing the Steel Soul run and then died up here. Which is to say, rush past all the enemies. Which, hey, if you're not bad at the game, it works just fine. Get me out of here. Yeah, I'm remembering the basic. Hey! Hey, get out of here, you! Cut that out. Hey, you, cut that out, as I yell at a spider. I mean, you know, it's about as crowded as the actual Isles of Mist back in the day. Am I right? References for people that played video games in the 90s. Let's make a tourist. He's right. Oh my god. Well, at least the benches are free. Maybe I should just go do like a I'm talking very tiny amount of grinding just to be able to afford like the fast travel here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think it does. I think I should be able to get out of here regardless. Hey, get out of the way. Check it out of the way. Do you mind? I'm trying to do stuff here. Whatever. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna actually get rid of you because I hate you. Good enough reason, if nothing else. And oh yeah, that's not even an area. At least not right now. Kind of gotta open it up, right? Okay, what to do? I suppose I'll go open up Songclave. Do I care? Does Songclave matter? It might be a fast way to get back there in case I do really poorly against the guy, the Clockwork Dancers. Cogwork dancers. They're called something. They have a name. Which is definitely not Cogwork dancers, but I'm not going to figure out what that is. All right. Keep running right through here, baby. Then, of course, Ahoy is going to talk to me. But that's fine. Unless... Oh, what? Okay, there's Ahoy. Caretaker Ahoy. Hey, thanks. I'm going to go sit in here then. And right to the Cogwork dances, baby. You can really rush right through this one if you want to. Okay, so unless I got a double jump, I guess I'm not going to be getting through here without taking some damage. Whatever. Watch this. And then I suppose I will actually fight you proper. Come on! When I say proper, I mean you have to actually give me some ability to fight. Doesn't have to be much, just some. Stop parrying everything. This is getting embarrassing. Hey. And you know what? Even give me the money. All right. Now I can go afford benches. Actually, I can't. No. 80 I don't think is going to do it. All right. Let's do it, baby. Next boss. Get the heal here too at that rate. That was quick. See, that's the benefit you get from the Hunter's Crest focus thing. Ow. Now, if I can just keep that going here, that would be ideal. Ah. Ah, come on. A little bit too fast there. Shameful. Okay, fine. So that's why I wanted to do that then. Because apparently every single... hitting the ground too much. That's the real thing. That was getting me there. I knew getting a little bit overconfident and... Alright, and apparently Songclave is going to stay on screen for far too long. Don't worry, everybody. Songclave is here. Oh, get out of the way. Trying to do a thing here. And one of those things where it's just like, it's not like a very difficult sort of boss or anything like that, but you can screw it up pretty easy. Got hit a lot, just like I said he would. I still was able to get through that first phase pretty quick, all things considered. Oh, boy. Yeah, again, give me the money, because I can actually use that. Ah. Now then. Try that one again. I'm going to die the most against the Cogwork Dancers, which is one of the easier bosses that exist in this game. go. Get on with it already. He's still just getting hit an absolutely embarrassing amount. A little bit of that, a little bit of just like good hits right in the middle here. And it's got to be like slightly patient even. There you go. Even just a little bit of patience on this fight is all you need. You're gonna watch out for syncopation, all right? What, really? Oh, right on top of me again. Okay, come on now. Yeah, it seems like I am gonna die the most against like the one of the easier bosses in the game, just because I'm playing it badly more than anything else. All right, well, whatever. Look, the point is that it's just like, you know, as far as speed-runny type of stuff goes, I'm still very much ahead of the curve for when it comes to actually finishing this sort of thing up. Oh, okay. Jumped into me, I suppose. Come on, come on. Get back to it. Get back to actually paying attention and everything like that. Yes, I would rather do this than deal with a single bell ringer down on the going through the bottom route. Have you seen the bell ringer characters? They're awful. They are truly terrible. On a level that I can't scarcely describe. All right. And you know what? Here, let's just go back to full health for the actual fight itself. Ugh. Okay, let's do this for real this time. Hey. Come on, we're almost at 2 hours. I'm losing time rapidly here. You gotta understand. There. I'll get both of them at once here. No, I don't think that's how that works, but still. I feel pretty confident in like how I'm doing that, at least. Just go for as much as I'm taking damage with things, I should just go for, frankly. Kind of the heals more than anything else, right? All right, come on, hurry it up already. Oh, come on. That was enough to hit me. Nah. I can't scarcely believe it myself. Oh, speaking of enough to hit me. Ah. There you go. Ah. Ridiculous. Should not be this difficult, but, well, here we are. And then right into the Cogwork Core. And get another needle upgrade at the very least. I was reading classics. Well, needless to say, still going through War and Peace. Big surprise, I know. There you go. I am through the first book, at least. It is quite the interesting book. I am looking forward to more of the philosophical stuff, which is at least talking to second guy is saying that that's when it really starts to pick up. Like that's his favorite parts of the story. Is basically not when it starts to pick up. That's stupid. Well, yeah, needless to say, extraordinarily long. When I was reading Brothers Karamazov, that was kind of my favorite parts of that sort of stuff, too. The sort of the digressions, the tangents, talking about, like, Father Zosima's history, or, you know, like the Grand Inquisitor, stuff like that. Ivan and the Devil. But, you know, at the same time, too, it's like, it's definitely interesting in its own right. You can very much tell that Tolstoy is going with Pierre as kind of like his stand-in character, I feel. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it going already. Should be, I mean, it's funny because, yeah, the Cogwork Dancers are, like, easy, quote-unquote, as far as a lot of bosses go in this game. But at the same time, I guess I haven't really practiced them. Okay, seriously now. You ran directly into the gear there to kill me. I can't hardly believe this. And same basic thing right here. That's how you do it. Just keep knocking them right in there. And there's the old cogs. Okay. Let's go get back up the top here already. Slow. Look at that skill issue. That's my entire playthrough here. Actually, no, I don't really want to do that. I want to stay on the other side, don't I? For that. I think you mean silk issue, right? Skill issue. Here, you know what? Let's get up the top, open up that shortcut to... Because after all, I'm going to need to go up there eventually if Hornet doesn't get her head chopped off. I mean, she'll still need to go up there even if she gets her head chopped off. Okay, let's wait one more cycle for this. Oh my god. I hate these cogs. Their hitbox is baffling. Or maybe it's just a silk issue. Anyway, continuing on. I hate those hedgehogs. I haven't said my catchphrase yet. Me, Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Ivo Robotnik. No, Dr. Eggman. Come on. What sort of nerd do you take me for that's going to call him by this stupid old name? Eggman is the true name, and I'll hear nothing more on that subject. Anyway. Come on now, really. The hitboxes on these things are baffling. Again, I'll say it. Now then, try it again. But for real this time. This is an important part of the experience. All right, let's see if I can even do this part, because this is kind of, like, difficult. Like, going through this mini-boss area is kind of a thing. All right, let's do it. Ready as I'm ever going to be, really. If I can avoid taking too much damage, that'll also help too, I think. Alright. At least now I'm back up at full health. At least you do get some very Dark Souls music for this. With the chorus and everything. There we are. Gotta go. Ah! There we go. Need at least one more. Here. Need at least one more hit on these characters. Can't just take them out with a single. Charged up. Come on. There you go. Can't take him with a single charged up Silk Spear. As much as I do quite like the Silk Spear. Alright, not too bad. I've had trouble with that one in the past, but I suppose practicing just over and over the conductor stuff has made that significantly easier. There you are. Shoulder here. Yeah, I think just, like I said, just getting practice with the conductor's whole deal has just made that part way easier to do. Oy. Excuse me. Want to get through here, get a little bit of a shortcut back up, if you don't mind. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, no, last place I sat was in the Cogwork Core, so this is actually kind of a decent little starter here, then, in that case. And at this point in time, I am indeed... Come on now. Okay, you know what? First off. Second off. And now we're good. Yeah, go and get the... Hey. Get out of the way. I'm trying to do stuff. Go and get the next thing. Is there a normal boss gauntlet like in Hollow Knight 1? No, not yet at least. People are kind of expecting there's going to be a... what do you call it? God Home style DLC thing eventually. But at least as of yet, there is nothing like that in here. A lot of the bosses that I've been practicing, because I've been practicing by doing... what do you call it? A lot of the bosses I've been practicing by using the backup save points that they'll give you after you finish like a lot of major parts of the story. Whether that's like getting a crest or whatever, you can just roll back your save file to that point, which has been pretty good for me practicing stuff. There are also plenty of bosses that if you just kind of save and quit after you quote-unquote beat them, they will not actually remain beaten. So that's been the sort of way that I've been approaching a lot of this stuff thus far. Hey, it's me, the Silksong. Here I am. Now I just need 450. Actually, no, I don't think I need any money for this first one. So that actually works out okay for me. Yeah, it's right. Still don't have enough. Okay. Died too many times against the old cogs. Against the precognition cogs. All right, that should do it. Yeah, it's only like the second and presumably third upgrade that you get that you actually need to start to pay for. Which, of course, I haven't done because, well, I don't want to do what's required to get more of the pale oil. Get that. Couple more money just for the sake of... Probably want to just afford the Ventrica thing. Although, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't have the ability to... Oh, come on now. Man, I opened up nothing, did I? I guess that's kind of to be expected, though. We're going through at a good clip. I mean, that's kind of the entire point. Whatever. Would like to open that up, though, if I could. Try that again. Then I guess I'm just going to go teleport right back up to the Grand Bellway there. Afterwards, because I don't think it does a save file after you get your needle sharpened, right? Right? We'll see. A lot of, like, you know, big upgrades you get in the game are considered for, like, mini save points. I don't think this one is, despite that. Like, health isn't. Do that. You know what? Hey, I can also just go turn in this and get a little bit of extra money, too. Gonna lose time, though. Oh, I'm not gonna get those gold splits right now. Should have picked up the harp, too. Alright. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Enjoy. Get that Pliny the Elder needle sharpening ASMR. All right. And that should be the last upgrade that I really need to get here for pretty much anything. Because everything else is just going to take too long to get, more or less. Which makes it too much time that I want to spend doing that. 150. I'm going to say, not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Should have probably also opened up the way to the stage, so that would have been a quicker way to do this, but, well, didn't really consider it. Also didn't even open up the way to Songclave, which would have been the easiest way to get back into the vaults there now, eh, Luigi? Nope. You missed! I can't even believe you did that, you fool. And a little bit of that here, a little bit of that here, a little bit of... Oh, whatever, just go already. The point is that I want to get in here and I want to get back to this stupid thing that I'm trying to do. Which is completely ignore helping anyone or anything and just get through the game. Now then. Yeah, wrap around here. I suppose I could also go get another mask shard if I felt like it from this place. I really don't think that's not where I want to go. I really don't think I need anything aside from the 6 that I have right now. I think that should be good. Really, it's just like, yeah, I'll go open up the stage, go fight. Nope. That's definitely not something I'm spending time doing. Or do I? I mean, no, it's that's not, but where's the stupid thing? Ah. There you are. There you are. Ow. Fine, then. Go take Trobio's quill. I don't really think that's necessary right now. We'll go open this side up, worst comes to worst. Because as we've already seen, kind of haven't been doing a great job on some of the bosses as of so far. Let's do it. Yes, Trobio, everybody's favorite character. I actually really do like him. I think he's a highlight of Act 2. But he is one of the harder fellows to be fighting at the same time as well. Not the easiest sort of character. Yeah. Nice try there, Trobio. Ain't gonna get me that easy. Hey, watch out. Ah! Well, will get me there that easy, apparently. There we are. What are you doing? What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, do that as much as you want. You ain't gonna be doing... Ah, I see. There you go. Not too bad. I guess I'll take it. Oh, this is the first tool that I've acquired. I want a Trobio game. I look forward to him in the DLC. And of course... Stupid. Anyway. Alright. That wraps up that one. Now let's get to it already. Go get the first of the songs. Also can go grab the claw line, which, yeah, I do actually need to do. You can't get through the game without that. Well, let's go grab that right now then. I guess that is the better option here. Won't have to go through a white ward this time, which is technically the faster way to do it, and less boss battle-y, but you know. Also at the same time is the one that does require a little bit more, you know, I need to go fight Trobio anyway, eventually. So doing that right now is, why not? It went pretty painlessly, I'd say. Not for Trobio, but for me. No, Trobio got just really beat up. But at the same time, who cares? He's fine. As we've seen. Back to that. No cool bell on this one, allowing me to take at least somewhat less damage. Which is already going great for me here. It's like I'm timing stuff just immaculately. Well, I suppose that's actually like a faster sort of thing to dodge around, so... wouldn't have actually been that big of a deal anyway. There you go. Not even gonna worry about that enemy there. Although, you know what? Here. Get a heal back at the very least. Then, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go Cogwork Flies with the one thing that I was able to get, one craft medal, as it is called, and hope that carries me through the conductor stuff. We'll see. This conductor stuff is not the easiest. All right. There we go. See, you can recover pretty easily from just about anything. It's like Celeste. All you gotta do is believe, and you can recover from it. Frankly, there's never anything that is impossible to do. Alright. Unless I die here, then this is definitely impossible to do. Nope, don't even. Ow, don't land on top of him. Whatever. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that was about. Good. Good again. And that it? I believe that's it. Yes. Okay. I don't know. I really hate the big guys in the Underdark. They are frustrating to deal with, and they also deal a lot of damage too. It's very annoying. But whatever. I suppose it didn't really go too bad there, so I guess it's fine. As for this, I just need to go get back to the elevator with my cool upgrade in hand. The big thing for, like, any sort of boss past this point, I'm kind of used to... Ow. I'm kind of used to having the double jump, so I'm a little bit worried about how that's gonna go. We'll see. Maybe it won't be as frightening as I'm kind of thinking. Good. Here, can you give me another health up? As always, I kind of like to stay at full health for as long as I can. Ow. Owie, ouch, ouch, ouch. It's fine. Man, it took me forever, for whatever reason, to find this the first time that I was playing the game. Like, I kept seeing it's just like, well, I'm supposed to go to this place over here, but where is it? And the answer is, well, I just gotta go up one of these. Obvious in retrospect, but also at the same time. And, well, I couldn't find it, so how obvious could it really be? Alright. Not that I need that, let's be honest. Despite the amount of guards that they have over here, none of them are actually going to be attacking me.
That's fine.
Indeed. Go do that, and then... Ow! I'm back. Welcome back! We are, of course, still playing this video game, at least for another couple hours at this rate. I don't know. I'm doing pretty good insofar as progress goes. This is not where I want to go. I feel like I'm doing pretty good insofar as progress goes, but, you know, also at the same time, could do better. Just get the first song here. A Silksong, if you will. This is still not the correct area to go to. That's just the upper part of the place that I was at last time. Get wrecked, idiots. And I'm going to steal your money. A skong, if you will, even more. There you are. Ah, it's me. Yep. Absolutely. Shut up and play the game better. I'm playing the game pretty good, as I think right now. I'm playing the game extremely good. Hey, wait a second. This isn't just anything. This is an entire a big song.
Has been?
Big bad song. Okay, there's one. Do I want to go get the double jump? Like, I kind of want to go get the double jump, I'm going to be honest. But also, I know that I probably should not go get the double jump. Okay, speaking of playing the game better. There you go. Kind of at least need to slightly hit the blocks. Start up Skong just to get the experience using a controller. I mean, the reality is that I do think the game is really intended to be played with a controller. Like, if you're not playing with a controller, you are going to have a hard time. And that's just the truth of the matter. Wait, how many? I got 400 monies. Let's go get this. Do I want to go do the high hauls? Do I want to go do the cog work, etc.? Yeah, but I barely touched one in my entire life. Ah, now's a good time to start, right? Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. All right. Hit right back over here. And we're going to go do the high hauls, I suppose. Even when you play with a controller, it's hard. Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know if you've seen this game. It's a very difficult game. Now watch me beat it in 3 hours. Oh, wait, no, this is where I want to go. Oh, don't worry. Just leave it to the pro gamers like me. As if I haven't died twice on the cogwork dancers already. Again, one of the easier bosses, all things considered. Really. Get that out of there. And right back up here. Definitely leave 100%ing to you. I don't even know if I'm gonna 100% though. That's the entire thing. It's just, I don't, like the mini games you gotta understand. There, that's better. The mini games though. Yeah, but those mini games though. Choke Master. Yeah, really. Didn't you watch me ever do like a Dead Cells Cursed Sword? If there's one thing that I can do, it's fail. Very good at that. No, not this one. Good times. Not for me. Once again, I still very much do not like playing games perfectly. You know, no hit sort of stuff. Ah! What is this? No, not this guy. I thought it was over here. I did bad with this. Where is... where am I going? It is Skong. Truly, we were the Skong. Well, Ellie, surely we were The Last of Us Part 2. Now with more lasts. All right. Get on with this nonsense here. Get out of the way. Cut that out. Hey. 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 Stop that. And weave without even weave light. That's another thing that I'd like to go get. Weave light. Get myself at least slightly more silk to work with, especially as I'm doing the cool stuff. When are you going to make your Discord server? There is a Discord server. It's not mine. I'm not going to run a Discord server. Other people can do that. Other people can deal with the heartache. Yeah. Please, just get to the thing. Now, I do believe I want to go up, but just like a little bit. Not actually enough to... Come on now. There you are. Get slightly more in terms of stuff. There, how about that then? There you go. Very annoying sort of enemies to deal with. Hence why I don't want to deal with them. There you go. Ugh. Yeah. Continuing on. Who actually runs a Discord? Alex, if that means anything to you. It ain't me, that's the point. It's like if you ever get banned on that Discord, it's not my fault. I just occasionally show up and say hi. Post about Hatsune Miku. Oh wait, no, this is where I want to go for the thing, right? Yes, here we are. Okay. Why not? Ah. Ah. Cogfly, baby. It's a good weapon. I'm actually gonna like hit you a few times purely for the sake of getting a little extra silk here. Really not enough. Also kind of died quicker than I thought they were going to. Such is how it goes sometimes though, right? Wee. And that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Yep. Should do just fine. All right. May actually be on this one for a couple tries. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be able to do this one first try. And then also, since I'm thinking about it right now, and sure. Maybe I can make something work with that. Gonna do that gauntlet now? Yeah, I guess. I mean, why not, right? I'm not gonna be doing much better is the thing. There you go. Hey, don't just jump directly on me. Come on now. There you go. Without a proper needle upgrade? I did get a proper needle upgrade. I got the next needle upgrade doing the thing. I've got what do you call it? Yeah, shining needle. Is that not proper needle upgrade enough for you? Good. Come on now. Shining Needle is the next proper upgrade. Ah, there you go. Come on now. You too. Oh. I hate these things if I can't take one of them out immediately. There you go. Much better. Your gear ain't all diamond? I'm not impressed. Diamond? What about, like, you know, netherite? Don't mind. There you go. That should do that. Should do for that. That should do. Alright. Get netherite need to have a diamond tool in the first place? Well, yeah, obviously. But it's just like, why would you be like, oh, you gotta go get diamond gear? Which is so incredibly easy to get. Netherite's really the only one that matters, right? Like, who's sitting there being like, oh man, he's got diamond gear. Whoa, oh, wee, oh, wee. Not quite what I meant to do, but whatever. I'm not gonna go for the. I'm not gonna go for a heal just yet. Get out of here, you. Because I know we got you coming in. Hey. There we are. Get out of the way. Okay, come on. Fuck you. No, no, I ran right into it. Oh, come on. Oh, if they keep doing the jump and slam attack, that sort of thing, it's like I only have so much ability to go and be able to dodge around that. Netherite gear isn't that impressive either. What? Then why are you saying that diamond gear is impressive if you're going to be like, oh, but netherite gear isn't that impressive? It's like diamond gear is nothing compared to netherite gear, and you're like, oh, but netherite gear is bad. All right, come on. Come on, you. Go. Really? You missed the bell guy. Netherite gear isn't that impressive. It's only the best gear in the entire game, bar none. Why don't you get, you know, the next set of gear that doesn't exist? But you know what really impressed me? Diamonds. You know, that thing that every single shopkeeper sells for virtually nothing. Ah. Wow, really? Man, sometimes... Oh, whatever. Anyway. Ah. Why is it neither diamond? Nothing is impressive in Minecraft. Minecraft is an easy game. Like, I don't know if you know this. It's not very difficult. All right. It's just like, oh man, unless you're doing like hardcore speed running or something. Yep. There we go. And to be honest, the conductors thing is probably going to take the most time out of anything, I want to say. There you go, there you go. There you are. Oh, I mean, Minecraft's still a good game. I'm just saying that it's like there's not really much you can do to be like, oh yeah, look at my cool Minecraft accomplishments. Ah, okay. And there you are. Except for like actually building stuff. I suppose building stuff is definitely, there's definitely a lot of very impressive buildings that people have done there. But I mean, that's kind of aside from the normal gameplay of Minecraft, right? It's a very different sort of part of it. Go for the heel, really. There you are. What am I doing here? Perfect. And then jump right into the needle anyway. Well, the pin. Just for good measure. Come on now. Gotcha. Okay. Works for me. No, I didn't hit the thing. Ah, well. Did well enough anyway. Ugh. Good. There we go. Not too bad. Ah. Not too shabby at all. I don't know if the cogflies even did much of anything, to be honest. But whatever. That's not really the point now, is it? All right. There we go. Jeez. Still remains one of the more difficult parts of any run, eh? Hoy. I guess you could say you completed the achievement trees. I've completed the achievement trees. And I didn't even, like, build anything impressive. Nah. I think that the really impressive stuff about Minecraft is what you make, not what you do in the game. I would really like if they made more stuff, because I do still think it's a very solid sort of like game, but man, they do not update enough things or, you know, add like as many challenges as I want there to be in Minecraft. I haven't really played that. That is why you know I keep constantly talking about maybe I should go back and play some Minecraft mods. I genuinely think I could find some pretty fun stuff there, right? That entire thing. I don't want to do like speedrunning because speedrunning that goes too hard. Maybe one day. Get out of here. Trying to do my cool gamer stuff. Oh, come on. There is a Terraria mod? I mean, yeah, oh, that doesn't surprise me at all. They are very similar games in a lot of ways, right? Although Terraria, I think, does actually lean a lot more on the more, like, gameplay focus end of stuff. Oh my god, and there's also even a third one there. Ah. Cool gamer stuff is not dying or getting hit in that matter. All right, I mean, if you want to play hardcore Minecraft where you can never get hit a single time, that's probably actually not all that difficult either. I can imagine that's something that you could get around pretty easy. I'm sure given the popularity of Minecraft, there's probably plenty of people that have done such a thing. All right, let's go get that third one and go start wrapping it up, baby. Not the fastest, but doing pretty good. I don't know. It's like, do you even consider Minecraft to be like Swedish anymore? I feel like it's a worldwide phenomenon. I don't know if I would necessarily say that it's a part of any singular country. Unless you're talking about its origin, then it definitely is. Well, I mean, what you should go do is go... Yeah, and it is also owned by Microsoft now, which is an American company. Of course. Get out of here, you. What was I saying, though? I don't know, something about something. Oh yeah, if you wanted to watch me not die in a run, there is a Steel Soul run that has been going on and continues to be going on. I'll go take out the Cogwork Beetles here. Go, my minions. Go, my minions. Just like kill the guy. Do it. Come on. Just run into him until he dies, apparently. He doesn't do cheese. The point of this was not to do cheese. The point of this was to go through this fast, which I feel like I'm still doing a pretty good job of. Have you seen this? Have you seen how it's only been like, what, 2.5 hours or something, and I am nearly at the end of the game? That's the purpose of this. Now, of course, it's not actually impressive by any sort of speedrunning standard, but that's not the point. But that's not the point. Isn't this supposed to be a speedrun? I'm doing a pretty good job, I would say, in terms of... Except for this sort of thing, where these cogs have the worst hitbox imaginable. But that's hardly my fault now, is it? Okay, there you go. No, and then I ran out of silk, too. Right, that's how they planned that. There you go. Yeah, man, doing that without double jump is a lot more silly. Why aren't you doing the speedrun skips? It's not a real speedrun. It's the one for the achievement. Like, how many times do I need to say this, people? It's a fake speedrun for normal gamers who are not hardcore speedrunners. Like, what are you talking about? And yeah, speaking of places where I'm going to be losing a lot of time. Or where I would be losing a lot of time. Look at this. Because I certainly don't remember how any of these go at all. Well, that went pretty well. A glitchless percent. I mean, but it's also like speed run stratless percent. Yeah, that's right. There's that one then too. And we go for the funny third one, which I certainly don't remember this. Is it this? It might be. Yeah, this is actually how I want to do this. Nope. A casual speed run. Exactly. There you go. Now I need to go do wall jumps here to be able to do this. Ah! Oh, man. This is annoying to do again without double jump. I hope that's the correct one. I'm a hardcore speedrunner. No, you're not. You're a hardcore fraud. Is that what you wanted to admit to me? There you go. I wonder why those in the so-called left engage in this speed running. Why don't they want to see the game? They're so obsessed with doing the game fast, they're not even enjoying it. What's the puzzle here? You got to just line up the notes. But I certainly don't remember what exactly that's supposed to entail, so I'm just kind of doing it until it all works. All right. The Industrious Architects. Okay, that's all three of them. Let's go, baby. I'm ready for the end game. Ow. I'm ready to fall directly into... Ah! Yeah. Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about? Shadow, of course, as a pretty hardcore gun enthusiast, tends to vote Republican. Okay. There we are. All right, let's do it. Yep, let's do it. I know which ones you want. I have them all. Watch them get sidetracked just to frustrate me. We do have like 2.5 hours. We could go do some side quests and whatnot. Come on, hurry it up. Hey, I'm on a time limit here. Hurry up. Okay, cool. Bye. No, 2 hours and less than 15 minutes. My hours, it's been 2.5 hours. Feel like we're still doing pretty good. We're still on track, baby, for a personal best, which is to say any amount of time. You know what? I don't need these cog flies. I'll keep the mirror though, I suppose. That's kind of the only one that I've gotten now, isn't it? Well. All right. Under 5 hours. Exactly under 5 hours. It's just like we got a lot of time. We got a lot of time here. I can really wang this entire run past this point and still be able to probably finish it. I don't think I'm going to, though. Let's watch a cutscene. Why not? All right. Come on now. Should be able to do this okay. As long as I am doing well enough. Come on, Lace. Let's do this. Oh, I see you're already going into your next phase. Fun. Ah! Well, I might actually lose this one at this rate. Ah, come on. What does Tropio's Mirror do again? When you heal, it does damage to enemies around you. Ah. Like, I was doing pretty good with Lace yesterday, but I mean, apparently this is when I kind of run into my... might throw the run. Whatever that even means in this case. Ah, jeez. Can't believe I lost against Lace. I was doing so well yesterday. It was just like a half hour of just non-stop stomping, baby. What more do you need? Okay. Come on, you. There you are. What? Do your Goomba stomp here. Didn't actually hit her with the Trobio mirror at that point, though. Stop it. Stop doing that. No? Ah, I see. Hey, once again, do you mind? No? Ended up not doing the jump there. Yeah? Oh, what? Gotta get off the edge of the arena here. That's what's screwing me up. Stop it. Stop doing that. How many times do I have to tell you not to do that? Lace. Far too many times, clearly. Oh, come on now. Ah, come on. There you go. Not too bad. Not like the best fight that I've done, certainly. Ugh. Ugh. Meh. Hooray! And then Lace dies. Blah. All right, cool. Now I do believe you owe me one silk heart, please. Thank you. Ah, throw the run, I tell you. Yeah, I tell you, this is a throw-in runs. Who do you think I am? A superstar? Well, right you are. Now, I have not really practiced the final boss much at all. So, this is going to be interesting. Because I do feel like this is the point in time where I am probably going to lose. Lose the most time here. It's fine. We'll get there. Come on, you do anything for the bit. Not this. I do actually want to complete this run. Like, it would be weird if I just kind of ended the stream right now. And then Hornet died as well. Sad that that's how the game finishes. All right. Get all up-ons here. Actually, no, I do want to go this way, don't I? Hey, even if I got to go through the cogwork core, that's not that big of a deal. Don't need to go grab the place here. Rip to a real one. It's sad. It's sad that this game ends with Hornet dying. But then, like Jesus, rising on the third day. That's right, it's been 3 days since that cutscene happened. Can you believe it? I can't, because it's not true. Okay. Where was the thing? Yeah, it's you. And that'll be my faster way to get back up here. Even if Hornet does, Troviel will go on to save the day. Do you think that Troviel would save the day or just usurp the final boss's power for himself? Because I got the feeling that it would be that second one, right? I don't trust Troviel to do much of anything. Troviel, no. Are you sure? All right. It's me, Grandma Silk. All right. Okay, good. Good start getting hit on the very first attack. Ah. Should be getting closer to her for the sake of getting a little bit of extra damage, right? What? No, come on. You can't stop hitting me like that. That's unfair. There you go. Excellent. One of the few attacks that actually does triple damage. Yep. And I got hit there. Oh, that was close. Come on now. Yep. Damn it, Grandma. Cut that out. I'm trying to do platforming here, you know. It's not the easiest. Okay. Ow, hey. Just gonna stick in the corner for a second while I'm waiting for those. Come on! You're really making this quite annoying for me. You know, caved in walls and whatnot. I'm shocked I didn't get hit there. I'm not even entirely sure what happened. Okay. There you go. Come on now. Got hit again. Damn it. Wall hitboxes in front of yours. I'm not going to complain if that's true. Yeah. Hey, first try, baby. That's how you silk a song. I did it. There's the Weaver masks. Get that huge amount of silk. Pretty good stuff. Silk successfully sang. Indeed. As someone not familiar with Hollow Knight, Silksong lore, is there lore implications? Yes, Grandmother Silk is not just like the grandmother of Silk. She literally created weavers in the first place. They were actually uplifted Farlids from this game. That they basically became demigods when they became the Weaver characters. The Hornet also has the lineage of being a Weaver. So having that sort of like needle thing, it's no surprise that they have a very similar sort of thing to each other. And obviously in this ending, by absorbing Grandmother Silk's power, Hornet basically becomes the new Grandmother Silk. And there you go. Give me my sweet achievement. Hornet basically killed God and then became God. Well, more specifically, the god that created her mother's side of the family. It is the bad ending, yes. Because I don't know if we really want Hornet to be God. I don't think Hornet wants to do that either, but if that's how you're taking out a godlike being, well, that's how you do it. So be it. Jovial! What about the father? Well, that's the Pale King from the first game. It's like he is also a god. That's why it's like at one point in time in the game she says, I mean, I kind of want to usurp the power, but I think that's because of my dad. Because I'm being like my dad. Thanks to 2158 Kickstarter backers. All right. There you go. Let's meet on the road ahead. Oh, no, I'm still not done with this. We're still going to continue doing this, of course. Explain to me why becoming God is bad. Well, have you seen what Grandmother Silk, along with pretty much any one of the higher caste, as they're called in the Hollow Knight games, tend to be horrible dictators. Pale King is the only one that kind of... 236, not bad. Pale King's the only one that kind of sort of overcame that, and even then he was still pretty much the characters that dominate, as they're called, as they say. There you go, Speedrunner, baby. That's how you do it. It's great. She's not a great grandmother. She's not a grandmother. She is a mother who is grand. It's a difference. And now let's see real quick how Cookie Clicker's doing. Pretty good, sort of. Kind of need to tend the garden a little bit. Well, that's that.